and you're watching Riptide Paintball.
Hey guys, it's Hornet for Riptide Paintball. Today I am showing you my now completely refurbished Crossman 3357 Spotmarker. Now, for those of you who do not know what the Spotmarker is, it was made in the early 1980s for farmers to mark trees. Now, it is a very rare marker now, and if you find one, it's usually in crap condition, like this one was before I fixed it up. Now, when this was created, I do not believe that it was meant for paintball as we know it today. It was just for farmers to mark trees, like I said. But now it is definitely one of the most sought after paintball markers out there. It is 50 cal, by the way. But before we start into the video, before I show you all of the footage of me refurbishing it, I just want to tell you that please subscribe. Now, if you're not a subscriber already, we will be posting a ton of more videos of the Crossman 3357 and a ton of other stuff. Tell us what you guys want to see, because I don't know what you want to see because I can't read your mind. So just make sure to tell me what you guys want to see. If it's gameplay with this, awesome, will do. If it's a review, which I will do, but awesome. If you want to see anything else, maybe my loadout or something, I don't know, then awesome. Now, this is the completely finished Crossman 3357 after I've finished refurbishing it. Now, the videos of me refurbishing it will come later, but now let me just tell you what was wrong with it when I first got it, before I fixed it. So right here, first we had this arm right here. Essentially, it's a latch to let the handguard of the revolver connect with the actual internals, or I guess body of the gun, so that it would stay together when I would turn the cylinder. What was happening was there's a tiny little brick in there, a plastic brick, putting pressure on this arm, holding it up into this latch right here. And what was happening was it was worn down so much and warped that the arm didn't have enough pressure being pushed up on it, so it couldn't close, and this would just fall down if I held it. Now, the other thing that I had wrong was a huge air leak when I put in the 12 gram. Now, that was just because of the very old internals. So what I did, I replaced the internal chamber of the gun. I replaced the valve pen, I guess is what you would call it, that engages the CO2, with all parts from the Crossman Vigilante. All right, so these are the internals. So what I was telling you before, this plate right here goes in right there. Then we have the, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Then this felt pad right there will go right under it like this, right there, except, hold on. I don't want to put it back under there, but you guys get it. So it goes right under the, and focus, under this metal bar, keeping it up. But since it's so worn down, it's not pushing it up anymore. All right, so with that being said, I have some felt here. I'm gonna go grab it, and essentially I'm going to replace this part. Now, the felt may not be strong enough to hold it up, so I may have to use a stronger material, but I'm gonna try it. All right, so I just cut out the felt square to about the exact same size as the original, what do you wanna call it, I guess, block, sure, block, and it looks pretty much the same, other than color, of course, and I'm gonna test it out. So this goes right under there, just like that. It doesn't look too pretty, but as long as it works, right? Right, so what I'm seeing, oh, I'm also very smart, it's upside down. All right, so that should work. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and test that. All right, so I'm gonna throw this plate back on there, see if everything fits back into place. Okay. Alright, so I have the frame back on to make sure everything still works. Alright, cool. Okay, so it's completely rebuilt, and this is the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for. Right after I put this screw in. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this bad boy works. And it does. Awesome, so that now works. So, unfortunately, once again, I've hit another problem. When I went to put the 12 gram into the gun, I screwed it in and waited for that psst, hissing sound that the air would engage into the gun. And what happened was I screwed it in and it didn't pierce the end of the 12 gram. So I took a closer look at it, and it turns out that the nipple, or the valve inside of here, I guess the what pierces the CO2 12 gram is completely destroyed. It is completely, there's no pointy tip there anymore. So there's nothing there for the 12 gram to get pierced by, which is a complete bummer. I will try to fix it. What I'm thinking is I will probably take off part of the Crossman Vigilante, which is a much newer gun of theirs, but it's kind of the same frame. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab the Vigilante and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. All right, so I have the body of the Crossman 3357 right here. This is, by the way, if you're wondering, a 68 caliber paintball revolver. If you want one, you can buy it from our website down in the link in the description. But anyway, I'm going to take off this front handguard and, oh, actually no, sorry, I don't have to. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. So if you can see inside of there, there's a little tiny nipple right there. Wait for that to focus. All right, yeah, right there, right in there. But on the 3357, there's a tiny nipple there, but it's, if you can see it, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's completely smashed. So I'm not sure if they put a 12 gram that was completely solid in there, which obviously they didn't, but I'm just saying I'm not sure how that would happen. I guess just from wear and tear from all of those years. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a stock Vigilante that I have in the back room over there, and I'm going to take the valve off of that gun and slip it into the 3357. So these are the internals of the 3357. I have replaced these two parts right here from the Crossman Vigilante, much newer revolver from Crossman, but they just had the same parts. So, like I said earlier in the video, this valve right here was completely destroyed, so replaced pretty much all of it. Now, I did try to put CO2 up, and it does fire up perfectly. However, the problem was, for some reason, when I would tighten down this latch screw right here, so that for the hinge, I would tighten it down and the hammer wouldn't pull. What was happening was this little black piece right here, this black piece right here, I replaced it with the Vigilante piece. It's the same piece, or so I thought, but what was happening was, here is the original one, or here's the one from the Vigilante. It's a lot thicker than this one up here, which is a lot thinner. What was happening was, since it was so fat, it would come in contact with the other wall of the gun, or the other plate, and it would rub against the side and it wouldn't fire. So I did put the 3357 piece back in there, and I'm gonna go out and test it right now. Alright, so now it is in completely, hopefully, working condition. I'm gonna go out and test it. Got my 12 grams here, and we're gonna see how it shoots. Alright guys, so I'm out here with the 3357, and I'm gonna test fire it for probably the 10th time. So, here we go. Please work. Okay. One more time. All right. There you have it. Fully working Crossman 3357. Well, anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's video, as always, make sure to subscribe. We'll be posting a ton of more content with the 3357 in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there. Keep fighting. Oh, hey guys, you're still watching? It's kind of weird. But if you are, if you type 3357 into the chat, I'll give you a shout out. But anyway, see you guys.